AJ, in his car, after we switched cars, we got rear-ended at a stoplight, and it was like a bad, like it totaled the end of the car.
And that's how we got engaged.
This week is our Q&A video, and thanks for posting all of your questions. I hope you guys are having a great week, and here we go. First question that we got was, what made us decide to start a vlog?
We did a whole video about that, so go check it out. Alright, next question.
The very first video we posted was of us unboxing the new camera for the vlog. So check out that video. It's called Unboxing the New Vlog, so that kind of explains it. But some of the reasons that we wanted to start a vlog is, or one reason I wanted to start a vlog, one, AJ's been doing it for several months now, and I really enjoyed working with him, and we had a lot of fun doing the videos together. It was something that was gonna force me out of my comfort zone, and I really wanted to do that because I knew that it would just be a really good challenge, and I also knew that it would teach me a lot because AJ's really good at it. I also do, in the future, want to make some income off of it. I do want that to be something that I can do for fun, but also possibly make a little money on the side. Next question we got was, what are our favorite foods? AJ's is mac and cheese and mine is cereal. That's just it.
Cheese.
But in all reality, I love cereal, and
I love cheese. I just love cheese.
Cheese is probably your favorite food, not mac and cheese, but cheese.
Just
Because you like
cheese in general.
all different kinds of pasta, but all the sauces that I make for him all include cheese. So it's like a different variation of mac and cheese with different kinds of noodles.
Literally one of the reasons why I married a dairy farmer's daughter.
We're gonna do an update on the seeds that I planted. But I also did an avocado. I had gently taken it out of the avocado, and I peeled it, and then I just put toothpicks in it, and then you just set it in here. Supposedly it's supposed to split, and then it'll sprout out like a little plant from the top. So there's my avocado that I did, and my strawberries, nothing has come up yet. Still planted, but nothing there, so that's kind of sad. Show you my lemon seeds. So I had planted these on April 25th. Super exciting because look at this. So they're not all working, but if you see, I'll zoom in here for you. So you can see right here, this one has sprouted and this one has sprouted, which is super exciting. But the interesting thing is, remember how I said I peeled 2 of them and then I tried that and I left the other ones? Well, the other 4, this one, these 2, and that one, I did not peel, and they have not sprouted yet. So I'm gonna leave them in there for longer, and then once they kind of grow, then I'm gonna plant them into soil and start to hopefully grow it. I will keep you guys updated. I'll post an update each week and see what changes, what happens. Our last question for today is a little bit of a longer one. How did AJ propose to you, and were you expecting it? Here we go.
Okay, so it was what, December 2014? I drove up to go hang out with April and her family in Wisconsin at the farm. I was very smart and I got her ring off of Craigslist from some shady dude. I had a ring for a while, and all my buddies knew about it in college, and they were all super stoked for me, and I told all of my buddies. So I had been planning on doing it this whole time. That's probably the reason why I stayed for 2 weeks, is because I was so scared. And I kept putting it off. So we went down to Woodstock to go see it because they have this really cool movie theater there. If you've ever seen the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray, it's the same place that they shot all of the festivities. It's that town. There's this really awesome old school movie theater there with like the big incandescent bulbs. We went with her brother and her sister, and we saw the 3rd Hobbit movie. And I was like, this would be a really cool place to propose, because they had bulb lights like all over the park, and yada yada yada. It was Christmas time, so there was no snow, so that's another plus. So I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this on Friday. And
I did not know at this point. I knew he had a ring because we had talked about it, so I knew that was coming, but I had no idea. I didn't know when.
So as we're leaving the farm, we were taking April's car. And what ended up happening is I wanted to throw away some gum, and so I rolled down her window, threw out the gum, and then the window wouldn't roll back up. And it's December and it was freezing. Yeah. So we drove back to the farm, switched cars to my car, and then we went to Grand Geneva.
Which Grand Geneva is like 10 minutes from my house. And on the way there, AJ, in his car, after we switched cars, we got rear-ended at a stoplight, and it was like like it totaled the end of the car.
And then with my broken car, we drove to we drove to Grand Geneva, and we looked at all like the gingerbread houses that they had there and the big trees, and we listened to this guy playing the piano, and we had some hot chocolate. We left Grand Geneva and we drove like 20 minutes, really scared that my car was gonna break at any moment.
Yeah, it was like rattling and the door wasn't closed all the way.
And then we went to go see probably one of the most romantic movies you could ever see, Night at the Museum 3.
Yep.
April had to go to the bathroom, so she went to the bathroom, and then that's when I started to execute my plan. So we both really liked Ed Sheeran, and I had stolen April's like Bluetooth box, like Bluetooth speaker, and while she was in the bathroom, I had set up Lego House by Ed Sheeran, and so we walked out into the park, and we walked around, and we looked at all the bulbs.
They have so many Christmas lights everywhere, and everyone was hanging out, and they have a beautiful little park, and it's all brick road, and so they were having carriage rides going around, and so it was really, really pretty.
And so I was just waiting for like a quiet moment where there's like no one there, and as we were hugging,
that's what you did.
I sneaked out my phone because she didn't see it and hit play, and all of a sudden Ed Sheeran started to play, and so we started to dance, and so we're playing the music and we're dancing and being very cute and romantic. And then I got down, I had this whole spiel in my head that I've been practicing all night, and I was just trying to remember. And literally before my knee hits the ground, like took the ring out of my pocket, and as I was going down, I brought it up, and like immediately April knew. And so even before my knee hit the ground, she just grabbed my face and said yes. So I actually never asked you to marry me.
Technically, you never did. But anyway, I had no idea. I had suspected it, but then how poorly the night was going with the broken car, the accident, and then we went to see the movie. But honestly, after going to see the movie, I was just like, he probably changed his mind. Like, he's gonna do it a different night. So I wasn't expecting it till we started lingering in the park, and then I was like, okay, well now he's just killing time because he's too nervous.
And that's how we got engaged.
If you guys enjoyed this Q&A video, please hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos, please hit the subscribe button. If you guys have any more questions, or you want us to do another Q&A in the future, or whatever, just let us know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I'm April, and this is AJ. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye!